Sand batteries, the silent revolution, storing heat at 500 degrees for days. What if we told you that the future of energy storage might not lie in expensive lithium or massive dams, but in something as ordinary as sand? Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's exactly what's happening in a quiet corner of Finland, where engineers have turned simple sand into a powerhouse of energy innovation. In this video, we're diving deep, and we mean literally, into the sand battery technology that's setting a new standard for industrial-scale heat storage. How does it work? Why is it important? And could it be the key to solving our global energy crisis? Let's start with the basics. Traditional batteries store electricity, but storing electricity is expensive and often inefficient, especially when we're trying to hold on to excess solar or wind power. Enter thermal energy storage, a smarter, simpler way of storing energy not as electricity, but as heat. And this is where sand comes in. Developed by Finnish startup Polar Night Energy, the sand battery is essentially a giant silo filled with hundreds of tons of dry, low-grade construction sand. When there's excess green energy, say from solar panels during a sunny afternoon or wind turbines spinning all night, this electricity is used to heat the sand using a resistive heating system, similar to how your toaster or electric stove works. The temperature of the sand can reach up to 500 to 600 degrees. And here's the magic part. The sand holds that heat for days or even weeks. Yes, you heard that right. Dry sand, heated up once, can retain usable thermal energy long enough to bridge gaps between intermittent renewable energy supplies and high industrial or municipal heat demands. Why sand? It's cheap, abundant, non-toxic, and safe. Sand has a relatively high specific heat capacity, meaning it can store a large amount of thermal energy per unit mass. And it doesn't degrade over time like chemical batteries. No mining for rare earth metals, no fire risks, no pollution. Just a simple idea, scaled intelligently. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just some lab experiment or pilot project. Polar Night Energy has already deployed its sand battery in the town of Kankaanpää, where it's connected to the local district heating system. It provides heat to homes, offices, and even saunas, all powered by green electricity stored in sand. During the brutal Nordic winters, when the sun disappears for weeks and wind conditions fluctuate, this stored heat keeps flowing steadily. It's like putting summer sunshine in a bottle and saving it for the coldest nights of the year. But sand batteries are not just for heating homes. They could revolutionize industrial heat as well. Industries like food processing, textiles, chemicals, and paper manufacturing need a lot of heat, often more than they need electricity, and that heat doesn't have to come from burning coal or gas. Sand batteries can step in here too, providing high-temperature, zero-emission heat on demand. You might be asking, how scalable is this? Can we really power cities with hot sand? Surprisingly, the answer leans towards yes. A single large sand battery system can be scaled up to gigawatt-hours of heat storage, meaning it could serve entire cities' heating needs during peak demand. Moreover, the infrastructure is fairly simple to build, making it ideal for both developed and developing countries looking to decarbonize their energy systems affordably. Let's pause and think. While the world is rushing toward battery storage with rare metals and billions of dollars of investment, here's a quiet, elegant solution that uses one of the most ancient and abundant materials on Earth. It doesn't rely on international supply chains or fragile tech components. It relies on physics, resilience, and simplicity. The implications are huge. Not only could sand batteries reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, but they could also ensure energy equity, giving remote or economically challenged regions the ability to store and access energy affordably. They offer energy resilience during grid failures. And most of all, they create a realistic path for 24-hour. 7. Renewable energy, something that has eluded us for decades. Of course, there are challenges. Heat transfer efficiency, heat extraction systems, and integration with industrial processes are areas where more R&D is needed. But given the rapid pace of innovation and the growing urgency of climate action, sand batteries might just be a crucial piece of the puzzle we've been missing. So the next time you walk on a beach or pass a construction site, remember that sand under your feet could someday heat your home, power a factory, or keep a hospital running during a storm. From something so humble comes a technology so powerful. Would you trust a battery made of sand? Would you invest in thermal energy over lithium ion? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like.